all that from memory. We're going to go into this game fresh. We're going to see who is better when overlay isn't popping up. Remmy and Boomie versus RBRENZ and Parallel. Remmy and Boomie coming fresh off of a heartbreaking loss, but can they face off against RBRENZ and Parallel?
A lot of damage already coming out. You see Remmy and Boomie trying to get the sandwich onto Parallel and RBRENZ. It's not working out so well for those players. And Remmy coming, Boomie gets inside, turns out with a side light. Remmy up top with a side light of his own. Boomie goes in for the N-Sig. Again, just building that damage on this first stock. Parallel with a beautiful turnaround. Gets almost a KO onto Remmy, but Remmy comes back. I didn't think that was possible.
Good job coming back from Remmy. He got hit by a lot, but a lot of that was being really smart with his jumps and not burning anything. Unfortunately, RBRENZ did burn options, and she's going to go down. Boomie and Remmy take the first two stocks from red team.
Boomie coming in, a little bit of back and forth. Those sword neutral lights coming out from them. Remmy gets that side light onto Parallel. Parallel throws a weapon, unarmed, going to pick up the guitars. Remmy saying,
that was a nice neutral signature.
That was incredible.
It was just like, Boomie showed up and was like, oh, you want a little bit of a hit? Here you go. I'm going to go back.
You know what's crazy to me is that they don't talk to each other when they play. They just,
they don't.
They're on another level.
They absolutely know what they're thinking without having to say it.
It's incredible. It's actually like nuts. Remmy gets a nice recovery onto RBRENZ. RBRENZ, oh, gravity cancel and heavy from Remmy with the recovery on sword. Last frame hitting, getting the KO off the top.
What a nice ground pound.
It's in and down.
Boomie and Remmy are not looking, you know, like they were in the last time. We saw them, really at all.
And in the 2 seconds that there was only one player on the field, RBRENZ got knocked into the light orange.
They're
but
so good.
Great pressure off the edge there. This is going to be a double KO. Neither of them can get back.
Really nice dares. These axe dares from Parallel. They're beautiful.
Clean.
They're always on the last hit too, right? Like it's you think you're safe because the dare came out, and then suddenly the last hitbox comes in. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm still getting hit.
That's got to be great for the morale of RBRENZ and Parallel as they are on their last stock. RBRENZ, wow, ladder off the top. Great plays from Boomie. And this could be it right there. Downlight recovery. Downlight side air. And there's the weapon throw giving Parallel.
Making sure to stay alive from it. Unfortunately, burned the recovery. Parallel's going down. Boomie and Remmy take game number 1.
And we see kind of a vintage classic movement right there, right on the edge. It's the alternating down air, sword and spear. So it's the pogo and then the down swipe and the pogo and the down swipe, and they're just rotating.
And there's nothing you can do.
It's a chainsaw of death.
So here's the question. What can Parallel and RBRENZ do in this next game? And first, I just want to say, more axe dares from Parallel.
Yeah.
They're just so good.
I agree. I think if they can pressure Boomie and Remmy to play off stage and put themselves in a position where Parallel's down airs on that axe airplay can get in and be really in and put the pressure on, I think they're going to be in a great position.
I will say RBRENZ and Parallel are doing a lot of talking over on that side. And I'm sure there's plenty of discussion going on about basically what we're talking about. What can we do
to make it
against
better?
Boomie and Remmy? I mean, that's just scary to think about. What do you do against Boomie and Remmy?
Hide.
You go over to Cody, Travis, and constituency. Can we body swap real quick? Is that allowed?
I don't think that's allowed. That's probably against the rules.
Can you prove it?
You're the big brain.
If it's a proper body swap, you can't prove it.
Here we go into game number 2. 1 game up for Boomie and Remmy. Quick weapon pickups for the blue team getting in. Boomie trying to find the way to engage onto Parallel, and maybe even trying to push Parallel off onto the side, but I think RBRENZ and Parallel are trying to pressure only one player at a time.
Ooh, Boomie got the sidelight on both players, only got the downlight on RBRENZ, but Remmy was able to fall up after that, which puts RBRENZ in almost red. That sidelight's going to put her in red for sure.
Down air from Remmy.
Boomie just keeps sort of backing up onto the left side of the stage and doing all these sidelights, and it's just enough that he's constantly getting big hits onto red team. Was looking for the side air onto RBRENZ, but didn't need it. Remmy did it for him, and there's a dare onto Parallel. There's not quite the other dare. Didn't quite get it, but he got it that time. Parallel staying alive.
Nice save. Didn't need it, but it's nice to have a teammate there to give you a little bit of extra room to breathe. RBRENZ getting a great sig. Pushes both Remmy and Boomie off to the right side. There's a sword sandwich coming out, but not doing enough damage to get the KO. RBRENZ picks up the KO onto Boomie. Stocks are even, but Parallel's damage is so high, and there's Parallel getting knocked out stock number 2.
I think in the last game, Parallel was definitely looking a lot stronger with those dares. Right now, RBRENZ looks fantastic with some of the hits that she's pulling off against this blue team. Ooh, there's a nice
Great
grab
ground
pound
pound.
coming out from Remmy. Or sorry, Boomie. RBRENZ is down to last stock now.
Woo!
Remmy's going to get taken out by that weapon throw coming out from Parallel, sort of off to the side.
And even though Parallel and RBRENZ are down a stock, they're pretty even on damage between Boomie and Parallel. So if they can just keep this lead from increasing, right, they'll be in a great position.
Ooh,
Well,
the
better
neutral stick
position.
hit Parallel into the neutral light.
RBRENZ
has got to just stay alive, but you know she wants to find these gimps as quickly as possible. That is their best hope against Boomie and Remmy. Unfortunately, the neutral stick is going to hit Parallel. Downlight into side air, downlight into side air from two different Hattoris wearing the same skin.
Yeah. Down air. Parallel trying to get a little bit of airplay here. RBRENZ pushing Remmy up. Remmy goes to the recovery, but gets caught up by Boomie's recovery. But the damage and the bouncing back and forth of Parallel in the sky is a little tough. Remmy coming around here on that right side wall. Boomie as well. Down air from Parallel could get the kill on Remmy, but Remmy does get that. Does not get the one touch and does not get the chase dodge. Double
Okay.
KO. As both Boomie and Remmy get knocked out to their final stocks. Parallel and RBRENZ holding on by the skin of their fingers to bring this game potentially to a third match.
Potentially. But you got to start that off by not neutralizing your teammate. Parallel sent RBRENZ far away, and Boomie and Remmy seized that opportunity to get lots of damage onto Parallel. Side air onto RBRENZ is going to send her flying. Parallel trying to keep her alive, but it doesn't matter. She doesn't have the resources to get back on stage. And now Boomie and Remmy are just going to throw everything they have at Parallel, and that's going to do it. Boomie and Remmy take the set 2-0, looking strong. And I don't know if they've secured their way into top 16 with that, if they need to play a couple other games, but right now it's looking pretty good for them.
Right, so it's 3 games, right? You play 3 matches.
Is it only 3?
You only need 3 wins, though.
You only need... What?
Right?
You need to be in...
I thought 3 was the magic number.
The top 2 of your pool.
No, because it's round robin. You play everyone.